Modern spirituality trends, the future of faith, purpose, and divine connection in a digital world. Something is shifting in the world of faith. People aren't turning away from God, they're turning away from how God has been presented. And if you listen carefully, beneath the noise of the digital age, there's a quiet spiritual hunger rising again. For decades, religion defined belonging, a building, a doctrine, a label. But millennials and Gen Z are rewriting the script. They're leaving institutions not because they stopped believing, but because belief stopped feeling alive. The question isn't why are they leaving the church, it's why isn't the church evolving with them? What looks like a faith exodus is really a faith evolution. They still pray, just differently. They still worship, just not on schedule. They still seek divine connection, just not through the same old doors. Today, spirituality has gone digital. A phone is now a prayer altar. A podcast has become a pulpit. A short reel can carry more conviction than a long sermon. We used to think that being online distracted people from faith. Now, the internet has become the new sanctuary. Communities are being formed across continents, people confess, pray, and worship through screens. But the danger is this: when everything becomes content, truth risks becoming performance. The soul doesn't just want inspiration, it wants encounter. And that's what this generation is truly chasing. Faith is no longer measured by attendance but by alignment. You'll hear more people ask, "Am I living out purpose?" Instead of "Am I part of a religion?" This generation wants their spirituality to show up in their relationships, work, and values. They're blending faith with activism, prayer with purpose, worship with wellness. They don't want to believe in something distant, they want to become what they believe. That's the modern definition of spirituality: transformation, not tradition. What is the loss and the longing still? Something is missing. In this digital age of connection, people are lonelier than ever. They scroll through sermons but starve for community. They follow spiritual influencers but have no real fellowship. That's the paradox of modern faith: access to everything, but intimacy with nothing. The soul can't survive on pixels. It still needs presence. And that's where the next movement must begin, not in information, but in incarnation.
The future of faith will not be a return to the old, but a fusion of the ancient and the new. Technology can spread the message, but only authenticity can sustain it. We'll see smaller gatherings, deeper conversations, and less focus on performance. People won't look for religion, they'll look for resonance. They'll follow voices that don't just preach truth but live it. And every digital space will carry a new sacredness, where purpose meets presence and faith meets humanity. We are living at the intersection of two worlds, the physical and the digital, the traditional and the transcendent. How we bridge them will define the next century of spirituality. If we keep chasing algorithms, we'll lose authenticity. But if we use this digital space as a tool, not a throne, we can turn technology into testimony. Because the spirit still moves through pixels, through podcasts, through people. The question isn't whether faith can survive in a digital world. It's whether we can stay spiritually alive while navigating it. Faith is not fading, it's transforming. And maybe that's what revival really looks like in our time. Not louder crowds, but deeper connections, not bigger churches, but awakened souls. The divine hasn't gone silent, it's just speaking a new language. Are you listening?
Thank you for watching. Remember this: stay rooted in faith, rise with purpose, and never forget, with God, you always win. See you in the next video. Wise thinkers.